This for all my men out there. Do not let your first love fuck up everything for you. And listen to me, hear me out, cause I know some of y'all niggas. I know y'all niggas, bruh, cause I did the same shit, right? My first love, like my first like real crush, like back in high school type shit, I was basically simping over her, right? I never got to have her, right? I never got to date her, which is fucked up now that I think about it, right? It made me realize what female nature was, and that, you know, don't be too nice and all this other shit. But at the same time, don't let it fuck up the opportunity for you to find love in the future. Because I feel like I did that. Once I realized I was a simp and I was never going to get her, and she was fucking other dudes and all this other shit, and I wanted her so bad, and I was doing everything that I thought I was supposed to do because that's what society taught me, I turned cold. I shut my emotions off. I started getting in the gym, like focusing on my looks and shit like that. That's good from the aspect of self-improvement, but it fucked up my opportunity to find love in the long run. Because at the end of the day, I know I want to be a father one day. I know I want to have a wife one day. Probably not legally married, but you feel me? Have somebody that, you know, I'm locked in with. But I let that shit fuck me up psychologically, and now I'm just now getting to the rhythm of doing the work and trying to open myself up to emotions and all that extra shit. But don't let your first love fuck you over, bro. Like, learn the lesson out of it, but don't completely turn cold. I feel like it's good for a short period of time, but trying to be cold for the rest of your life, it's not gonna end well, bro. You're gonna break a lot of hearts. You're gonna feel unfulfilled, right? You're just gonna feel like, damn, like, I'm damn near 30 and I don't got no wife. And some of y'all might not give a fuck. Y'all might want to be cold your entire life and not want to settle down and shit like that. But eventually, we kind of put on this earth to reproduce and put more people on the earth and, you know, love, you feel me? I'm not saying simp. I'm not saying cater to her and all this other shit. Of course, like a mutual relationship, y'all both feed into each other. But nigga, don't let that shit fuck you over, bro. Cause that shit happened to me. I was like 15 when that shit happened to me. And I'm about to be 20 next month. But I started working on that shit probably like beginning of this year, like trying to open myself up and all this other shit. Just don't let that shit hinder you at all. Especially for all my niggas that's in high school right now seeing this shit. Shit, you might go through the same thing I went through. You meet a girl, you simp for her and all that other shit. You never get her. I never got to date my first love. But it is what it is. I get hoes now, but shit don't even matter. It's all just lessons. But that's all I wanted to get off my chest. I hope y'all niggas figure that shit out. Hey, stay strong, my nigga.